Hi everyone, it's Megan. I am in my comfy corner on my antique chair that my best friend Matt gave to me. And I have my Nook, I'm drinking my tea. I'm having Tension Tamer. It's an herbal tea and it is absolutely delicious. I have a little bit of agave nectar for sweetness. And I was just reading this article, www.newliving.com. It is the July 2004 issue of New Living magazine. It's an online magazine. And I was just reading 9 Reasons to Go Raw by Bridget Mars. And this is a great article. I really like this article. And even though it is from 2004, all of her opinions and everything that she believes in completely carries over to 2012. And it's just really... It's a really good article. So if you can find it, I definitely, think that you should read it. So I'm going to kind of go over it and let you know what I think about each reason. The tea is so good. Okay, so reason 1. Spiritual. Reason 1 is a spiritual reason. Eating raw helps one better tune into the universal plan and experience lots of synchronicity. If all our actions are of the highest possible vibration, God can more easily work through us. Living food promotes clarity and higher consciousness. Emotional stability and happiness increase as depression is dispelled. A raw food diet helps one feel emotionally healthier with a sense of well-being and vitality. This is so true. Just in the past week and a half that I've been, going from like a 50 to 70% raw vegan diet, to more of a 90% raw vegan diet, I seriously can tell so much of a difference. I just feel, I feel lighter. I feel more, my energy is definitely elevated. I feel like my skin is clearing up, which I've never really had bad skin anyway, but I still every once in a while get a few, things, blemishes down around my chin, and I don't have anything right now. It's amazing. It's so awesome. And my skin just feels smoother, and some of it could also be from the diatomaceous earth that my fiance and I are doing right now. But yeah, I completely agree with that. I think that when you eat meat and when you eat dairy, you are eating, as so many books say, as so many sources say, you're eating fear, you're eating anxiety, you're eating all those hormones, you're eating stress and anger, and, our livers hold anger, and I don't want that. I don't want to have that dwelling inside of my body. So I think that when you eat fruits and vegetables, you are definitely supporting a more natural lifestyle. You are promoting, nature and growth and getting higher and higher towards a spiritual nirvana. And I completely think that it's the way to go for everyone. I don't think that there's a single person who is exempt from that. There's so many people who think that they just can't live without their meat and they can't live without their dairy, and I love cheese, I can't not eat cheese. It's because they're addicted to it. And that is a whole nother topic for another video. So, okay, reason number 2, environmental. It requires less land to produce fruits and vegetables than animal products. That's very true. Animals aren't exploited when one eats raw vegan diet. Think of all the energy saved from not cooking, less fuel, packaging, and pollution. Most of what gets thrown away can be composted back to the earth. In many countries, fire used for cooking food contribute to deforestation. That's awesome. Not the deforestation thing, but, Justin and I, we have a container going for compost, and we've done this before, but we were just giving it to my mom. But now I think we're actually going to compost it ourselves and, grow some stuff in some pots. Even though we can't have a real garden here because we are in a townhouse, we're still going to try to grow things. Oliver's hitting his head on the chair. So yeah, I definitely think that, when you eat more fruits, think about it. Most fruit comes from trees. Almost all fruit comes from trees. So when you are eating more fruit, it requires more trees. Trees support human life, all life on Earth. So, eat more fruit, plant more trees, more air to breathe. 2, flavor. That's weird. There's 2 twos. Flavor is vibrant, requiring fewer additives such as salt, oils, and sweeteners. That is so true. There's more nutrients and fiber in raw food. Minerals are not leached out into the cooking water. Any recipe enjoyed as cooked can be even better raw. And an apple by itself I'm guessing that should say an apple by itself, is delicious. This has a few typos. When baked, it needs sugar, butter, and spices to be tasty. So, yeah, minerals when you cook your food, even when you steam vegetables, just for 2 minutes. So many things, nutrients, minerals, enzymes, everything is being cooked out of that. Not completely, but to a very large extent. That's why when you boil carrots, when you steam green beans, the water is orange or the water is green. It's because a lot of the nutrients is going into the water. What do we do with that water? We pour it down the drain. It's wasting water, that's wasting resources, and that's wasting nutrients that could be in your body. Okay, 3, beauty. Raw food diets slow down the aging process. You'll feel better, have more energy, and need less sleep. Bad breath and body odor go away. One can easily normalize their weight without dieting. Eyes become brighter, voices more clear, skin and muscle tone improve. Definitely on the skin. I can definitely see that my skin has improved just in, a week and a half. The bad breath and body odor, it would be so cool. I would love to not use deodorant. I went for a little while before, but it started getting kind of warm out, started sweating a little, and I was like, kind of need some deodorant. One can easily normalize their weight without dieting. That's pretty sweet. I definitely would like to get back down to my pre-pregnancy weight. Before I was pregnant, was like 150, and I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant, and I have lost, like 25 pounds, I think, since I've had him, which is pretty good, but I weighed like 130 in high school, so my goal. And more energy and sleep less.